faucet from far above? Oh, I bet it was a couple of raindrops. Man, it's been a while. Oh well, Dad always said a little rain never hurt anybody. Man, it's really starting to come down up here. Is that a little lightning in the distance? Oh no, here comes the thunder. It's really starting to rain now. Just a few minutes ago, that lone raindrop had no effect on me or my day's work. I could just ignore those few sparse droplets. However, when that storm started brewing with the thunder, lightning, wind, and rain, together, now that was starting something powerful. We can compare this scenario to a modern cooperative. All the different parts of the storm have their specific purpose, just as all the different pieces of a cooperative fit together to make that big picture. With every part of the storm, cooperatives strive to increase members' income, provide an improved service, and develop the best use of their members' resources. Did you hear that? I don't know about you, but when I hear that roar of thunder, I start to get nervous. Thunder serves as the foundation of a storm. Every member of a cooperative may have different thoughts and ideas about something, but it is that common purpose, the foundation, that brings them together. The foundation of a cooperative is based on 7 principles that are very influential in the purpose of the organization. Principle number 1 is voluntary and open membership. Cooperatives are non-discriminating organizations open to anyone who wants to serve their local community. Secondly, democratic member controls that each member has the opportunity to set policies and make decisions in an organized manner. The third principle ensures that each member contributes equally to and controls the capital of their cooperative. Principle number 4 is that cooperatives are autonomic, self-help organizations controlled by its members. Education and training are provided for members, elected representatives, managers, and employees so that they can effectively contribute to the development of their cooperative, is the 5th principle. The 6th principle ensures that cooperatives not only care deeply about its members, but about their developing communities as well. Every roar of thunder seems to be getting closer and closer, and this storm seems to be becoming very powerful. They always say, first comes the thunder. Oh man, that lightning is getting close. Thinking back to that storm, every single lightning bolt is different. Differences in power, shape, and places it lands. Just as there are all different lightning bolts, there are many different cooperatives with goals running in different directions. Uh-oh, did you see that? That lightning bolt struck right in that bean field. Beans from this field will be sold at Monroe County Co-op, our local agricultural cooperative. There are 3 main types of agricultural cooperatives: marketing, purchasing, and service. Marketing cooperatives sell goods. They collect commodities and assemble them into larger quantities so that they are better able to negotiate prices. Purchasing cooperatives also sell goods. They sell them to their members at a reduced rate to ensure that their members get the best bang for their buck. The 3rd type of agricultural cooperative is service. Service cooperatives do just as their title suggests, provide a specific service to its members. They can provide us with fertilizer for our fields, or maybe even give us herd management advice. Uh-oh, the lights just went out. Lightning must have hit the light pole. We want to make sure that our households have electricity. Thankfully, electric cooperatives were formed and provide rural America with electricity. Rural electric cooperatives distribute electricity in more than half of the lines in the United States and provide electricity for 26 million people. These numbers show you how important electricity, as well as these rural electric cooperatives, are to our country. Watch out, neighbor! That lightning bolt almost struck his truck on his returning trip from the ethanol plant. Ethanol plants are a local example of new generation cooperatives. New generation cooperatives are very similar to traditional cooperatives in that they service their members, but the initial investment is typically much higher and membership is restricted. It's hard to imagine the actual number of lightning bolts in a storm, just as it's hard to imagine all the different types of cooperatives. Thinking back to that storm, the wind can have a devastating impact. It was so powerful. We can compare the power of the wind to how powerful and effective a cooperative is in terms of how they give back to their communities. Cooperatives give back to their communities in a variety of ways. They're in our schools, teaching us, the next generation, the true value and importance of cooperatives. They are hosting the Rural Electric Youth Tour Essay Contest. While students find information for their essays and host to a trip to Washington, D.C., they are learning about America's cooperatives. They are also typically first on site when a disaster strikes. They aren't there to only rebuild power lines, they help in rebuilding communities as well. So we've heard the thunder, seen the lightning, and felt the wind. Here comes the rain. Each raindrop is similar in size, shape, and magnitude, just as members of a cooperative bond together to have their voices heard. The key to this equation is that bond. Just as one or two raindrops did not affect my day, one or two people could not successfully have their needs met. As you can see, every member of a cooperative has equality to help their voices be heard, just like each raindrop bonds together to fill that mud puddle. The thunder and lightning have passed, the wind has died down, and we are left with just these last few raindrops. Look off into the distance, a rainbow. This rainbow is the beauty after a storm. Cooperatives have this beauty as well. Members are equally represented, products are bought and sold to benefit members, and the local communities are supported. Cooperatives serve as a corner post in the rural way of life. Just as farmers are thankful for each raindrop on a dry afternoon. Drip, drip, the storm has passed. Thank you.